Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies, man. We're going to talk about the Saints rookie mini camp. It wrapped up. Rookie mini camp is basically only a 2-day event, so not much is going to come out of there. Basically doing drills, not even doing like one-on-ones and stuff. Basically trying to learn the playbook, getting guys in there, just getting the first look at some guys before OTAs and mini camp. So there's nothing really major going on at rookie mini camp, but some things did come out of that. And unfortunately, wide receiver Jalen McCleskey, he did get released. That actually was the first video I've ever put on this channel, man, with the Jalen McCleskey. I did a film breakdown on him, receiver from Tulane. So, man, I would always watch him because he basically broke the channel, man. That was my first ever video. Had to delete it due to copyright, but that was my first ever video, man. He got released at rookie minicamp, which was kind of expected, especially after they brought Jarvis Landry in. I mean, it just wasn't any room for him. You have MT, Olave. Now you add Jarvis Landry. You still got Callaway, Hardy, Traquan Smith. They drafted Rashid Shaheed. I mean, you brought in a guy from Nickel State. You have Easop Winston Jr. It was just way too many guys. Somebody probably had to get cut. LaJordan Humphrey, so on and so forth. So he's no longer on the team. And then Penning, he talked about Trevor Penning, first round pick from Northern Iowa, the left tackle. Dennis Allen came out and said, he's starting at left tackle. He's starting on that left side of the football, man. So he said he likes Ramczyk on the right side. He's obviously given the Saints a couple years at right tackle right now. So I don't think they're going to actually move Ramczyk, to the left side, which is, it's a good thing. Ramczyk's been holding it down on that right side. So just keep him there on that right side. So Penning is starting off at left tackle. But when asked about Penning, I did find it interesting that he mentioned James Hurst again. I believe Hurst started 15 games last year or something like that, or played in 15 games. Don't remember off the top of my head, but he definitely mentioned James Hurst, which no one asked about, which kind of, it tells me a lot, man. They really, really like James Hurst at that left tackle position. He also played both guard positions and right tackle, so he's versatile. If someone goes down, he's definitely the next man up, in the rotation, except at center. So he definitely mentioned him, and he just said he liked him at left tackle, which also gives me, it makes me feel good, because I know if things aren't going well, he's going to play James Hurst. So if, Ruiz or Pete or whoever or Penning is struggling, out there, seems like James Hurst is the first guy up, and he seems like he's ready to play him. If not, have him compete for a starting job, at once training camp starts. Also, they talked about Abram Smith, which my thoughts have basically been proven, man. As soon as he asked about Abram Smith, or someone asked about Abram Smith, he went straight into the special teams. Kid's going to be a key special teams guy, just because, he played linebacker. It's not too often where you can get a guy that plays both sides of the ball in the NFL. That's very, very rare. It rarely happens. But this man has played linebacker at a high level, played running back at a super, super high level. And that's a great thing for him, because special teams is going to be the way for him to make this team. Obviously, with that Kamara suspension looming, he may get a chance at running back to get some carries and stuff like that. But special teams will give him the edge over Dwayne Washington, who kind of plays it, and Tony Jones Jr. So if he wants to make this team, special teams is going to be the way. And it helps that he ran for 1,600 yards as well. And Dennis Allen did mention that they were going to draft him. So maybe in that 6th round, late in the draft, he was one of the guys they were looking at drafting. Decided to go a different route, which I'm not mad at, just because it's kind of easier to find a running back in undrafted free agency than some of those other positions. So they went a different route. But for them to be looking at him in the 6th round and still be able to get him, in undrafted free agency, I think that's a real, real good look. A guy they were going to draft still ended up with him, and that's a good thing as always. And that'll wrap this up, man. Just a quick rookie minicamp wrap up. Nothing too major going on out of that. Everybody made it through healthy. No concerns on that front, so that's always good, man. But I'm getting ready for OTAs, man. I can't wait till it starts. I can't wait till training camp starts. I want to see all the guys, out there competing and stuff like that. And when that happens, I'll be there to report on it. But, man, if you're new to the channel, you've been here and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, turn those notifications on, man. It just helps the channel out significantly, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And also, man, 4,000 subscribers. I appreciate y'all. It's been over a year now. I'm already at 4K, man. We're trying to hit 5K next, so if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hey, if you got some friends, some Saints fans, Pels fans, or whatever, let them know about the channel, man. Tell them subscribe to the channel, man. We're trying to hit 5K this summer sometime. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And as always, this is the Boot Tragedies, and I'm out.